Hey all, welcome back to the Fire and Water Cooking Channel. I am Darren, of course, and today I'm going to be doing a pork butt for pulled pork on the M36 mother of all grills from M Grills. First cook on it, we're going to try using this as a stick burner for the first time. I haven't cooked those on a stick burner in years, so we're going to try this out. We're going to be using some amazing ribs, or Meathead's amazing pork seasoning that just came out. Using the ThermoWorks signals to monitor it, all that stuff. I'll be right back, guys.
Smoking, grilling, getting hot and hotter, sous vide and chilling from fire and water.
All right, guys, like I said, this is going to be the first time in a long time that I've ever cooked using just wood as a stick burner. So the M36 is built to be a charcoal smoker, a stick burner, a charcoal grill. So we're going to try it out for the first time on a real cook as a stick burner. And I got some oak sticks that we're going to use for right now. I got some other wood that I got on order, but that's what we're going to use today, just some oak. And I'm going to use, like I said, this is Meathead's amazing smoked pork seasoning, amazingribs.com. Meathead's been around for a long time. He's got a couple of books out there. He's won lots of awards. He's finally came out with his own rubs and sauces. He's got a good Kansas City style barbecue sauce now. He's got a poultry rub, a beef rub, and now this is the pork rub. I've used it a couple times already. I really like it. We're going to use it on this pork today. I already had this seasoned up just a little bit before I froze it, because a lot of times I will season my meats up before I freeze them, because I might stick it in the sous vide bath and cook it that way. So at least I have a little bit of seasoning on there before I cook it up. But today we're just going to cook this regular, 100% on the M36 as a stick burner. So I'm going to get this seasoned up, and then I'm going to go ahead and get my fire going. So I really want to get my fire, settled in really good before I put the pork butt on. So since it's the first time I've cooked using just wood in a long time, I'm going to go ahead and give myself some time to get that all adjusted. I am going to use the ThermoWorks just to monitor the temperature and the internal temp of the pork butt. All right, I'll be right back when I'm getting the fire going. All right, guys, so while my pork butt sits there and kind of marinates and brines a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and get this fire set up on the M36. And I already have my ThermoWorks signals hooked up, ready to go. So as you can see, I got my firebox with some oak sticks in there already. I got the ash pan pulled out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this lit and get it going. I'm going to turn this vent all the way open on top, and I'm going to have my vent open all the way on the bottom. But there's many different ways you can start a fire like this, but I'm going to go ahead and use the grill gun. I like lighting my pits with the grill gun. It gets it up really quick. I don't have to worry about getting paper or fire starters or any other thing. I can just use the grill gun here with all its power and get things set up and gone. This is probably going to take me a good half hour to an hour to get the temp to stay in line. But what I'm going to do is just in one spot here, I'm going to hold my grill gun just until I think it's starting to get a good flame to it. It's caught really well, and then we're going to let it kind of take it over on its own. That should be good, guys. Less than a minute of the grill gun to get this going. And we're going to let this, like I said, I'm going to open the bottom vent all the way, let this go till I can get it to stabilize at around 250 is what we're going to cook this at today. Or you can see there's already smoke coming out the top, which means there's good airflow. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this up and let it start cooking. There we go. I'm going to shut the door. Open the vent all the way. we'll see how long it takes this to stabilize a little bit. All right, guys, I'll see you back in a few minutes when we can see about stabilizing the temperature on this. All right, guys, just like I said, right at about an hour from lighting it and monitoring it, right at just under 250. So I'm going to go ahead and stick another stick in there and put my pork butt on, and we're going to get this thing cooking. So I am so far happy with the progress. So I'll be right back. I'm going to throw another stick on, and I'll be back when I'm showing you putting the pork butt on. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'll go ahead and open this up. Grab my pork butt with my meat claws, and I'm gonna put the fat cap down, even though the heat is coming from the side here. I don't think it's really going to matter too much as far as that goes. I'm going to keep an eye on it, and if it's starting to, where I see it gets a little too dark on the top, I'll flip it over. But right now I'm going to put the fat cap down, the pan's underneath there. I'm going to go ahead and stick my meat probe in, try to put it right in the middle here, running alongside where the bone is. Right in the middle. That's how we're going to monitor it. And that's it. We'll see you guys again in a few, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. I'll check on it and see how it's progressing. Alright guys, the internal's up to 85. We've been rolling for about 2 hours now, and I got it to hovered around 240 to 260. I just threw another piece of wood in there, so it's staying right within the range that I'm wanting it to be. So once that gets up to about 160 internal, we're going to go ahead and wrap it. So we got a little while to go, it looks like. See you in a little while. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you how the signals from ThermoWorks monitors the temperature. It's been about 5 hours now, and you see my internal temp is about 140 and the grill temp's about 243. So alright, that's it. I'll be right back. Alright guys, it's been almost 7 hours. It's right at the stall. I'm going to go ahead and take this out and wrap. I did bump the temp up because I want to get this thing done. But I want to give you a close-up of the nice bark I got going on there. Look at that. Awesome looking bark. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this in some pink butcher paper. Then we're going to put it back on and let this thing tenderize. I'll be back in a few. Alright guys, look at that. Looking pretty. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing wrapped up. There you go. It's all wrapped up nice and tight. Some people will put apple juice or other liquids in there. I'm not going to do that. Pork butt's pretty forgiving. I really don't think I need any kind of moisture in there. There's still plenty of fat there that's going to render and make this thing super, super moist. So I'm going to go ahead, stick this back on, put the probe back in, and hopefully within an hour or two, we'll have some nice tender pulled pork. Alright guys, it's getting too late for me to wait. It's right at about 198 internal. It's looking good. It's feeling alright. It's probably not going to be really pull apart right now, but it's getting late and my family wants to eat. So next time I'll probably put this on a couple hours sooner, but I'm going to go ahead and get this off and we're going to check it out and see what it turned out like. Alright guys, let's take a look at this bad boy. I got a knife out here just in case it doesn't pull too good. Like I said, it's more my fault than anything. I should have really got this thing started a little bit sooner. Oh, it smells wonderful. But it's just getting too late. Oh, it's pulling pretty good. Pull it with my fingers. Look at that. Yeah. No problem at all. Well, it's got a pretty decent smoke ring too. It goes down pretty good. Wow. Super juicy. Yep, I could probably leave it on for another hour or so to make it pull better. But still tender and juicy as far as that goes. It's not fall apart tender, but it's tender enough. Check it out, guys. Well, there it goes. First time I've cooked on a stick burner in a long, long time. It's just like I remembered. You got to feed that fire. You got to pay attention to it. The ThermoWorks signals really helped me pay attention to that. I'm really happy with it. It worked really well. I mean, I kept it. You know, all I had to do if I wanted the fire to go higher is put more wood on it. So it worked really well. But I'm really happy with it so far. All right, my family's ready to eat. It's late. Looks decent. Looks really good. Got a good bark, good smoke ring, good smoke flavor. I got to go get this cut up for them. Thanks for watching. Follow more on the M36, mother of all grills. We'll do a lot more videos on this. I'm going to use it as a charcoal smoker. I'm going to use it as a grill. All different kinds of things. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next fire and water cooking video.